The Cursed Gift. Birthdays had always been a time of joy and celebration for me. But my 30th birthday would become a harrowing experience that I could never forget. The day began with excitement and the promise of a grand party that my friends had been planning for weeks. Little did I know that a cursed gift would turn the day into a nightmarish ordeal. Among the presents, there was one that stood out: a beautifully wrapped box, adorned with a crimson ribbon and a note that read, "To a special birthday girl." I eagerly tore into the gift, revealing an ornate, antique mirror. It was unlike anything I had ever seen, its frame intricately carved with symbols and images of forgotten deities. As I gazed into the mirror, my reflection seemed to ripple and twist, and an unsettling chill ran down my spine. I could see a shadowy figure lurking just beyond the glass, their eyes filled with malevolence. Panic set in as I realized that the mirror held a sinister secret, a portal to an otherworldly realm. I tried to look away, but the mirror's pull was too strong. I found myself drawn into the glass, my surroundings fading into darkness. I was trapped in a nightmarish world, a place of twisted dimensions and grotesque, eldritch creatures. The figure from the mirror materialized before me, a being of darkness and despair. It spoke with a voice that echoed with torment, promising to release me if I could find a way to break the curse of the mirror. The task was insurmountable, a labyrinth of horrors that threatened to consume me. As the figure's laughter filled the nightmarish realm, I realized the horrifying truth: the cursed gift had become a prison. A place where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural had been blurred. I was a captive of a world of nightmares, with no way to escape. The memory of my 30th birthday still haunts me. A chilling reminder that even the most joyous of occasions can become a portal to darkness. The Forgotten Birthday. My birthdays had always been a source of excitement, a time for friends, cake, and laughter. But on my 10th birthday, I would experience a celebration like no other. One that had been forgotten by time and buried in the depths of my family's history. The day began with the usual anticipation, as I eagerly awaited the arrival of my friends and the promise of cake and presents. But as the hours passed, no one showed up. I felt a growing sense of unease, a realization that my birthday had been overlooked by everyone I knew. As evening fell and the shadows grew longer, a strange sensation washed over me. I could hear faint whispers in the air, voices from a bygone era. I followed the voices to a hidden room in our old family home, a room that had been sealed for generations. Inside, I discovered a scene frozen in time: a birthday party from the past. A celebration that had been locked away and forgotten. The room was adorned with cobweb-covered decorations, the cake a mouldy, decaying relic of the past. I tried to flee, but the room's door had vanished, and I was trapped in a time that was not my own. The ghostly figures from the past watched me, their eyes hollow and filled with longing. As the night wore on, I realized the horrifying truth: my family's history was marked by a curse. A curse that caused birthdays to be erased from memory, to become lost in the passage of time. I was a prisoner in a forgotten celebration, a place where the past and present were inexorably linked. The ghostly figures whispered to me, their voices a haunting echo of the past. They implored me to find a way to break the curse, to ensure that no one else would suffer the same fate. It was a task that seemed impossible, a journey through the annals of my family's history. The memory of the forgotten birthday still haunts me. A chilling reminder that the past has a way of resurfacing when it is least expected. The haunted balloons. As a child, my birthday was a day of unbridled joy and endless celebration. But on my 7th birthday, the balloons that were meant to bring happiness would become the harbingers of a haunting nightmare. The day began with the promise of a grand party. The house adorned with colourful balloons that seemed to dance in the air. I was filled with excitement, my friends eagerly awaiting the moment when we could release the balloons into the sky. But as the balloons were released, a strange darkness fell over the scene. The sky seemed to twist and contort, and the balloons floated higher and higher, disappearing into an otherworldly realm. Panic set in as I realized that the balloons had become a conduit to a sinister dimension. I tried to flee, but the balloons were everywhere, filling the sky and the very air I breathed. They seemed to come alive, their strings wrapping around me, pulling me into a nightmarish world. I found myself in a place of surreal dimensions, a realm where the laws of reality had been shattered. The balloons were no longer objects of celebration, but nightmarish creatures, their faces contorted with malevolence. As I tried to escape, the balloons pursued me, their laughter a chilling echo. They whispered of forgotten birthdays, of celebrations that had gone awry, and the price that must be paid. It was a price that seemed impossible to escape, a descent into a haunting nightmare. The memory of the haunted balloons still haunts me, a chilling reminder that even the most innocent of objects can become vessels of terror.